I have come to tell you, Mr. Joe Kaeser, that it is shameful for your company to have signed a contract with Adani while my country is on fire. I have a message for you. Please listen to it.
It is frightening to know that without decrease in CO2, we will have reached a point where there is not going to be any returns. I'm going to be 27 back then. Australia this summer saw a crisis in bushfires that we've never seen. We saw walls of fire of 70 meters. Our largest cities were covered by dangerous smoke. More than 35 people died. More than 2,000 houses were burned to the ground, and more than 1 billion animals were killed. That is not normal anymore. That is climate change. That is climate change that hurts us, that affects us. And we know, of course, that burning and mining coal is the main cause for this climate crisis. Now, based on these catastrophic climate effects, we expect that companies like yours are trailblazers in the transition away from fossil fuels. Instead of doing that, Siemens in December 2019, in the midst of the worst bushfire season that Australia has ever seen, to sign a contract with Adani in order to deliver critical signal technology for the Carmichael coal mine and to make sure that the largest coal mining area in Australia can be fostered. It's going to be tapping into the Galilee coal basin, one of the largest coal basins in the world. Joe Kaeser's decisions to work with Adani is a slap in the face of all the people who have lost their lives, their houses, their livelihoods with the ever more prevalent bushfires that are ever more prevalent and the other climate catastrophes and disasters. Siemens praises itself to be the first company that is going to be climate neutral by 2030. Does this also entail your Scope 3 emissions? If not, this is meaningless. You could become climate neutral tomorrow, but if you help other companies to massively increase your CO2 emissions, that is not going to make any difference. We have to make sure that the carbon emissions globally can be reduced in order to make sure that climate change can be combated. Is your company going to be part of the solution or part of the problem? And working together with Adani in making sure that one of the largest coal mines in the world can only mean that you're part of the problem, but you have the option to change this. Now, I'm 17 years old. I should not have made all this journey all the way here to Germany in order to make sure that you listen to young people. But I have to do it. I had to do it because I have the feeling that I don't have another option, because the life of my generation, the life of following generations is on the line. Joe Kaeser, you tried to justify your decisions with wrong and false information, and we cannot let this stand. The Australian citizens, in the overwhelming majority, are not in favor for the Carmichael coal mine. And to say anything else is a lie. Providing the railway signaling technology for this coal mine is going to be catastrophic. This coal needs to stay in the ground. Siemens' reputation, your name and your legacy, Joe Kaeser, will forever be damaged if you continue with this operation. Do you want to make this your legacy, that people remember you like this? The future of my generation is going to be determined by the decisions of companies like yours. So I would like to ask you, the Siemens Board of Management, you, Mr. Kaeser, to cancel the Adani contract. Our lives depend on it.